this is Brobuscus, and welcome to a Let's Watch of Battle Royale. Today's episode is Guts versus Wolverine. Now, I know that this is going to be going up way later than this is being recorded, but believe me, this is recorded 2 days before it comes out on YouTube, because I am a mod on CrossoverX's Discord, and having that gives you all the benefits. Not all the benefits, but some of the benefits. Like being able to watch this early. You also may notice that the background's different. This wasn't here before. I have not gone to Petoskey. Moved to a new house. This is not my room. My room is literally right over there. Like, that's the door. Right there. I can't work in there, though, because it's being worked on. There's some wallpaper in there that needs to be taken down. Then we're gonna paint it. And then we're gonna put all my stuff back in there. It's gonna be a freaking grand old time. Not even everything in here is mine. I have so little, like, headspace because my earbuds are, like, they're connected to this. This is my new computer. Also, I don't know if you ever noticed, I have this little thing here. I've had that for like a couple of years. Okay, anyways, off topic. I also have these things. I made these things, both of them. I also made this. Okay. Anyways, so Guts versus Wolverine. You may remember however long ago it was, because I don't know when this is going to be uploaded, that I did a prediction video on this. If you go watch that prediction video, if you have not already, it kind of sums up how I feel about how this is going to play out as a whole. So, yeah. If you didn't, then I would first ask why, which sounds kind of makes me sound self-centered when I'm not. Never mind, I'm not gonna say why. I'm gonna say go watch it and then come back, or don't. I honestly don't care. If you didn't, but here's basically the rundown. I also explained this on Brobuscus, but if you didn't watch that either, which, by the way, that's a podcast we do for both Battle Royale and Death Battle. If you have not seen them, go watch them. Maybe you will watch them, you won't, but it would be nice if you did. Anyways. Okay, off topic. Basically, what I can sum it up as is you can make stretches to say that that Guts has certain advantages, but honestly, you cannot stretch a victory for him here. I'm swiveling around. My chair can swivel. That's why I'm swiveling around so much. I can't stay still, ever. So yeah. You can't stretch Guts' victory as much as you possibly... Like, you can stretch pretty much anything as far as you want to. None of it's going to help him out. I went over in the prediction video, like, what would happen if Wolverine didn't have adamantium skeleton, or what if Guts had these advantages that they were equal in because I didn't find one that was his own, or can Guts actually cut through adamantium, all of which led to he still loses, which is kind of unfortunate, but at the same time I'm not really that big into Berserk, so I don't know. Also, I said this on Brobuscus that me and Z-Dog both auditioned to play. Well, I auditioned to play both characters. He auditioned to just play Wolverine. Neither of us got the parts, which does not surprise me in the absolute slightest, if I'm going to be completely and totally honest. But my good old buddy Spectral Star got the voice of Wolverine. I am super happy for him. Like that kind of gets rid of my like my the upset of me not getting either of these roles. Is that a good buddy of mine got the role for Wolverine, which excites me. I am excited to see how this plays out. The last half of it is animated by freaking Caius. That's awesome. I didn't think they'd actually get him, but they got him, which is awesome. This light up here is super annoying. I'm so glad this isn't my actual room. But it is for the time being, until that room gets painted. Yeah. So, yeah, that's basically that. So, I have been waiting so long for this. Also, real quick, as I said, I'm watching this 2 days before this goes up on YouTube. I'm actually watching it on YouTube, but I got linked it in the Discord server because I'm a mod. Like, mods and team members, and I think voice actors can see the fight at its earliest. But it says in the title, it says Guts vs. Wolverine minus cross riff. I don't know the whole context, but from what I do know, the intro, they supposedly have a new intro, and it was going to be an original soundtrack from Ray, who you may know as the guy who makes the original tracks for 1 Minute Melee. It was going to be called Cross Riff, and it's not done, I think, or they didn't get it in time. I don't know. So I don't know what's going to happen here. Are they going to have their... So in the editing, that's not going to make any sense. I don't know if they're going to have their original intro, just and then when they upload it on YouTube, it's going to be the new intro, or they're going to have the new intro just without any audio. That last bit would make the most sense, in my opinion. And I hope it's that, because that's going to be... that's going to be a pain to work out in the editing, if that's not the case. Alright, let's, enough chit-chat. Let's do this thing. There's the classic disclaimer. I want to find that space background. Maybe that's... I don't know. Ah! New intro just without the sound. That makes sense. Tommy Gilio, that's so cool. Ooh, I like the look of that. Can't believe Nina still there? Man, I really hope that still becomes a thing.
For decades, people
There's
have
the
questioned
sound.
what makes a great, memorable character. Some say it's a good, maybe even tragic backstory that molds them into who they are today. And then you have guys like me who are good as long as they're a badass, regardless of how one sees it. Today's deadly combatants certainly fulfilled those conditions, and then some.
I'm Manny, and I'll be researching Guts, the Black Swordsman from Berserk.
I'm Chelsea, and I'll be researching James Howlett, the Uncanny X-Men's Wolverine.
I am the fight analysis.
I should know I'm watching this without any music. There will be music in the editing, but there is no music here right
And
now.
I'm Rick Rucker. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is Battle Royale.
That looks so good. Berserker Rage. That's the clever Ooh. Tiki, have you been busy?
Murder. War. Demons. These
There's
three
the music.
things are what immediately come to mind when describing the kingdom of Midland. So begins the story of Guts, a lone warrior who travels within this dark and gritty setting. endlessly slaying
Not
anything
good.
that comes in his way. But
That's
before he
great.
became a feared black swordsman he is today, he had a rather dreadful life. To start, he was born from the corpse of his dead mother, who had been hung on a tree as part of an execution.
Jesus! Imagine happening
Is that
upon
even
in the
possible?
park
I
down
don't
the
think that's
street.
actually possible.
Is that even legal?
Guts was trained to be a mercenary and began fighting alongside Gambino's group at the age of 9. Soon after, however, Guts was raped by one of Gambino's men, who he later murdered along with Gambino himself out of self-defense 2 years later.
Good lord. I don't even have a comment for that. Just, what the f?
Now free from this band of mercs, Guts
Okay.
joined up with another mercenary group. This caught the attention of Griffith, who had hoped to recruit Guts into the band of Hawks. In a duel to decide that, Griffith defeated Guts.
Like how Logan will.
Shut it! And brought him aboard with his group of raiders.
How Logan
Together,
will.
the Hawks were
Yeah.
Midland's 100th
Chelsea gets all the
war
characters
against
that are
the
gonna
Empire of
win.
Shudder in only 3
Doesn't make
years.
sense.
Guts later left the group, and during his absence, Griffith was kidnapped. He was eventually rescued, but then he ignited the Eclipse, summoning the God Hand and turning himself into demonic Femto. They then murdered most of the Hawks.
Oh man,
Femto branded
Guts.
Guts' neck
Wow.
to claim ownership of his soul, and he proceeded to rape Guts' girlfriend Casca in front of him.
Why are we
Guts
showing
then
this?
lost his right eye and was forced to cut off his forearm while trying to save her, and their unborn child became mutated from the incident.
I think it's safe to say Guts is the undisputed award winner of the most tragic anime backstory of all time.
You're telling
No
me.
wonder the dude always looks like he wants to murder me.
From then on, Guts' life goal was clear. He declared war against the God Hand, hoping to enact revenge against
I should have
his
put a
former leader
disclaimer at the
for his
beginning of
sins
this
and betrayal.
video
This is how
that
Guts
Berserk
became
is not
the
exactly
Berserk
for the
Black
faint of
Swordsman
heart.
he is today. Guts can be
Probably
considered
put like
a
some
one-man
text at the beginning
army,
or
as
something.
he is armed to the teeth with
Man, they
enough
didn't go
weapons and
over
tools
how
that can
why
easily
why
kill
Guts got his
raiders,
name.
demons, and even an actual army. To start, Guts is equipped with a brand new prosthetic arm in place of the one he cut off. It
What's it
increases
goes
his
to him?
lifting strength, can punch through human heads, and steal swords with no trouble, and can house multiple long-range weapons.
Whoa, hold on. His new arm's also a gun? Guess I know what I'm getting in case I ever lose a limb.
Guts' prosthetic arm features a cannon that can fire a single shot, delivering enough force to one-shot demons, as well as a repeater crossbow that can put down hordes of soldiers.
Leo,
and
you did an
monsters.
episode on
In
Guts
addition, he's
for
also
Universes.
equipped with
Had him
throwing
fight
knives that Guts
Pike,
can throw
didn't
with
ya?
extreme accuracy to blind foes or cause distractions. And then miniature spike bombs that can latch onto foes or objects and
Could have
detonate
watched
within
that
only
in
3
preparation for this
seconds.
video, but I
Do
didn't.
you seriously think this guy can beat the Wolverine with only some small knives and a couple of bombs? Get real, Manny.
Well,
Ooh.
considering these very tools can affect demons like the Apostles,
They added the new
I
black
imagine someone
boxes.
like him would have a hard time dealing with them. Though obviously, Guts doesn't just rely on his standard gear. True to his name, the Black Swordsman is never without his signature weapon,
The Dragon Slayer.
Looks more like a heap of raw iron to me.
Made at the request
That's
of an
because
ill-fated
it
by the Black
is.
Sword Godo, the Dragon Slayer's sword was created for the purpose of its namesake, slaying dragons. Though it
Holy
is
crap, that
not
dragon's huge. I didn't see
possible to
that.
fight a normal man, which Guts is anything but.
The Dragon Slayer's sword was made and forged in steel, yet is still somehow stronger than those materials. It stands at 6 feet 6 inches and weighs 400 pounds. Guts has used this sword to cut through flesh, concrete, steel, and even through the Apostles.
Whoa! Forget all doubt. Dragon Slayer's one sexy sword. Remind me to start hitting the gym more often, because I'm getting one of those things forged pronto.
Hold on
Ow.
to your seat, Rick, because that's not all this heap of raw iron can do. It's been able to slice through a tornado, as well as being tormented
How-
by lightning.
I forgot about that.
Utilize intangibility. Plus, the Dragon Slayer has bathed in so much demonic blood that it now exists in both physical and astral planes of existence, meaning this sword can ignore durability by cutting through the victim's soul.
That right there has to be an exaggeration. No way is Logan gonna fall victim to that hunk of junk.
Besides Guts' established proficiency in utilizing his sword, his mechanical hand has a small magnet inside for better handling the Dragon Slayer.
Ooh, they actually went over
Carry
that.
his
It's
sword
not really important,
effortlessly
but
in a
eh.
single hand shows this guy has strength to spare. He's destroyed weapons, armor, and shields easily. Lifted a
Blocked
giant
1,000
apostle,
demonic
blew him off
strikes.
an edge, traded
That he
blows
did.
with
Evaded
the
lightning,
apostle
yeah.
Nosferatu Zod, who can punch through concrete like it's nothing. He's
A
also
30-ton
taken
mask, I
1,000
didn't-
punches
aw,
from
that
someone
went by
his
too
sword
quickly.
couldn't cut through without weakening his skin prior. Jumped into a fire just to get rid of some tiny monsters, was struck by lightning, and regularly endures through insane strong apostles such as Grunbeld and Wild.
Guess American comic writers aren't the only people who have no concept of human limits.
Guts
Ha!
can swing the Dragon Slayer around like a blur.
The Batman
He was
effect.
faster than the eye can track, and fought so
Yep.
fast, he appeared to be a tornado. His speed
Yeah.
cuts through a dozen
Huh,
soldiers,
okay.
causing them to accidentally hit their comrades instead of Guts, dodged Adzen's spear so fast that he left an afterimage of himself.
Mm-hmm.
Guts was also able to rise from a crouching position and stab Dragon
Feels so
Slayer into the
good
ground
to know
before
what they're
lightning
talking
hit him.
about.
This is a speed feat that can be calculated to around Mach 318.
On the battlefield, he's also a tactical genius, spotting and exploiting the flaws or weak points of his enemies, no matter how painful it may be for him to reach them. Whether
I'm
it's
sorry
getting
about this light. I
stabbed
can't do
or
anything
jumping
about it.
through
Ah,
flames,
okay.
as
Wow.
an adaptable and pragmatic fighter, he's slain over 1,000 demons, taken on powerful apostles, and has the willpower to live through many wars, resist possession, and continue fighting no matter how many injuries he's sustained.
That's cute and all, but I'm still not buying how all this experience and skills can stack up against one of fiction's most deadly and durable heroes. To me, and the rest of the fan base, it just seems like the only reason Guts is even alive through all this is just sheer dumb luck.
A lot of luck,
That's-
of course, his will to pull through.
That is
Even
actually
when the odds are
true.
stacked against him, Guts still has one of the more deadly tricks up his sleeve. His
Berserker
strongest
armor.
weapon, the Berserker armor.
While entering the Berserker mode, this armor allows the user to take the form of their inner beast and surpass their subconscious limitations, at the cost of their own life. It increases Guts' physicality immensely, makes him completely numb to pain, and allows him to continue to fight until the last of his blood gushes out.
Plus, in case he's severely injured,
Oh yeah, that's true.
Berserker armor can move any of his dislocated body parts back into place, instantly healing him.
Incorrect. The Berserker
Yep.
armor has no healing properties. It simply reinforces his broken limbs and bones back together.
It just kind of holds him together.
Ooh.
Yeah, cool as it may be, I
If he
think
takes that
it's
armor
just
off, he's
mechanical
like,
handling.
say if he like lost an
While
arm or
wearing the
something,
armor, Guts is able to lift
and
and
he
hold
hit
the
so hard that
mast
his
of the
like
ship,
his
yielding a
arm
strength
just
of
like
around
dislodges
30
from
tons.
from itself and
Let's
it
not forget the
pins
fact that
it
the
back
majority
together.
of Guts' victories
When he takes the armor
are partly
off, it's
due
gonna
to an
like fall right.
abundance of
The arm's just gonna fall right
overconfidence.
off.
Plus, while that Berserker armor may be able to help him out physically, it still doesn't heal him and starts to
Stubborn
eat
to a
away at his
fault.
humanity,
Yeah.
making him sacrifice tactical prowess, what little he had, for raw power,
Can
and making him outright reckless
So
in
far,
battle.
It's good odds that if
that
you
was great. That last one, I can't pronounce Japanese
get
names.
out of the way or get ready to die.
I see you've got some balls.
Sword
But
Art
you're
Online.
going to regret it when I chop your head off with my axe.
Wow. Man, that asset looks
When
cool.
thinking of X-Men, chances are Wolverine is the first one to pop into mind. But before he was the clot mutant we all know him as, regardless of what Capcom representatives say, he was an actually sickly young man, James Howard.
What
His
the?
family was wealthy, though
Actually
James
represent
found
that?
himself
That's actually
having more
really
of a
cool.
connection to his family's groundskeeper, Thomas Logan.
Don't tell me that's where he got his nickname.
Manny, shut the hell up. One fateful night, James came out of his bedroom to find Logan responsible for murdering his father in a drunken rage. This kind of pissed him off, and his true self came out.
I haven't actually seen this movie.
Whoa, kid's got Baraka claws. Who knew?
Bone Claws, actually.
He reminds me of
To make the
11
situation
from
even
Stranger
worse,
Things.
Logan used his last breath to reveal to James that he was his real father.
What a twist!
To put this now
Oh, okay, don't ever do that
James ran
again.
away from home with his childhood friend and sweetheart named Rose, under a new name, Logan.
I
Which,
forgot
yes,
about her.
He got from the groundskeeper.
Called it!
Manny, shut the hell up! Anyway, Logan and Rose lived peacefully with each other in the Yukon wilderness. But then
Till Rose got
accidentally
freaking-
hurt
yeah.
too. And now without anyone to turn to, Wolverine lived by himself in the woods. Until he was discovered by a Canadian government program called the Weapon X Initiative. That told him
Who are
they could
the
help
worst
fix
people to
them.
ever
And by that
exist,
I
except for
mean
maybe
he used a skeleton
Gambino.
with a metal substance called adamantium to turn him into a living weapon.
Wow. Did this guy run over a leprechaun in a past life or something?
This process also caused his aging to slow, allowing him enough time to enroll into 3 different wars and come out of them alive. Eventually, he was discovered by a man
Saber-tooth-
named
I
Charles
recognize
Xavier,
that.
who offered to help Logan adapt to his mutant powers. For real this time. He has a whole school for mutants and everything. It's like Hogwarts, except for mutants. Under Xavier's
Hey!
guidance, Logan bettered himself and became a member of the X-Men, now more famously known as Wolverine.
Dude, this theme's great.
So he's a guy with metal claws, basically. Yeah, I don't see how that compares to a guy with a sword that's twice as big as his arm.
Well, I'll have you know that those claws
Yeah,
aren't
that's
just
actually
coated
true.
in metal. They're coated in adamantium, the most solid metal in the Marvel Universe. So much so that it's deemed virtually indestructible.
The adamantium covering Wolverine's skeleton is adamantium beta, which is not the strongest variation of the material.
Aha!
However, adamantium beta is still durable enough to endure beatings from the Hulk, one of the most physically powerful characters in Marvel. Beta is also the metal
Yeah,
used
that
for the
black
exterior
box,
of
yeah.
Ultron, who's tanked attacks from planet busters such as Thor.
Would you like some salt for those words, Manny? Because you're gonna eat them.
I got it!
Alright.
I didn't know he took hits from
Logan's
Ultron.
arm bones are just half of what makes him so tough. All that experimenting that gave him the
Also,
adamantium
Thor at planet
also
level?
gave him a regenerative healing factor.
Of course it did.
It's a bit,
Wolverine's become the poster boy for healing
it's a bit low
factors,
balling,
and for
but
good
I'll
reason,
let it
too.
slide.
Combined with his skeleton, he's tapped through gunfire and explosions, and he can even heal himself from a single drop of blood. Can Guts do anything like that, Manny?
Hey, save the smack talk for
Oh,
results.
okay.
No, fine. Well, anyway, that's only scratching the surface of his abilities. He's also got an enhanced sense of smell,
I
superhuman
got the
physique,
hiccups now. Great.
insane stamina, and even animal empathy.
What's that?
It means that Wolverine can sense the emotions of animals. Basically, it's his way of communicating to them.
Oh, yeah, sure, because the power of Eliza Thornberry will definitely be useful here.
Well, does this mean he could, like, persuade a bear to maul guts or something?
Hey, don't make it sound cool, I'm mocking her!
Okay, back to the topic at hand. On the subject of his
Okay.
senses, Wolverines are greeters than any humans, or most
Aye,
animals
Iron
for
Man.
that matter. He can pick up even the most subtle of sounds, and his sense of smell is so good that he can determine the difference between the real deal and an imposter. And as you can guess, this makes surprise attacks a not very good
Really?
option against him, or at least not a safe option.
That would actually be impressive, if you were fighting a bloodhound or something. But can this guy even fight?
Of course. Despite being usually portrayed as some brute, Wolverine's actually pretty skilled in martial arts. He's able to match the likes of Captain America and Iron Fist in combat, and he's even
Yep.
well trained in samurai swordsmanship, complete with a sword called the Murai.
Silver Samurai.
Wait, why does he need that? I mean, he's already got 6 built-in swords.
Hey,
Are we
if you can
including
actually
that?
have 6 built-in swords plus 1 actual sword, wouldn't you take advantage?
Fair point.
Yeah, but is it a 400-pound sword?
No, but for the record, he totally could still lift it on account of being ridiculously strong. He's easily snapped chains, hauled a great white out of the ocean, and swung around dragon
Yeah.
by his tail.
For perspective, an adult great white shark can weigh anywhere between 15 to 2,400 pounds. However, Dragon Man has been canonically stated to weigh around 6,000
I forgot about
pounds,
Dragon Man.
thereby making it the more impressive feat.
And remember what I said about the healing factor and adamantium bones combo making them super durable? Well, as Fax already brought up, he's not only taken hits from the Hulk, but also the likes of Juggernaut, Gladiator, and even Thanos. He once had all his flesh literally
Thanos.
blown off of him and regenerated it. In
I tried
minutes.
finding that.
And,
I knew that was
yeah,
a thing, but I tried
he
finding
recovered
that
from the
scan. I
Punisher
couldn't
penis
find it.
steamroller incident.
Phew.
So he's like a tank, basically. And I'm guessing that also means he's pretty much a slouch.
Oh, please! You're gonna sit there and tell me a guy who can slice up multiple guns into tiny pieces without the gun holders even noticing is a slouch? He's also been able to keep up with the Beast, who states himself that he can react to attacks in nanoseconds. So, slouch my butt. Oh, and by the way,
Like Black
Logan's
Panther,
also faced his fair
who is
share
going
of
to
demons,
destroy
including getting
Batman
past
in the
Satan
future. Just
himself to
saying.
get out of hell.
Which, when this video comes out, it will be the
Just gotta
past.
harder or anything.
Except he does.
I'm
in the
really
form
hoping
of
I
the
don't eat my
Berserker
words.
Rage.
Oh, Berserker Rage. Man.
In this state, Wolverine's stronger, faster, and of course, tougher. In this form, he's managed to do some damage to the High Evolutionary, but not before chopping through a laser like it was nothing.
High Evolutionary.
Chelsea. That is not actually the High Evolutionary, but rather his creation Man-Beast, who is just wearing the High Evolutionary's armor. You can fool Manny and Rick, but not the fight analysis and conclusion tolerance software. Still, it is an impressive feat to note nonetheless.
But this state does come with the expense of being more uncontrollable.
This is basically the
Even
Berserker
without
armor.
Berserk mode, Wolverine's still a hothead, and pretty easy to anger.
Punisher.
It's more
And
predictable.
That's sadly
Punisher,
true.
Capcom, and
As for as
Spock.
insane as his healing factor
Nice.
is, it's not like it makes him invincible. It can still be overtaxed by simply a strong enough blow, but it'd have to be a really strong blow. That or give him a lobotomy since his healing
That was
factor's
Ultimate
tied to his
Comics.
brain. But with how tough that adamantium
That was
is,
Ultimate
you'd
Comics.
need telepathy in order to do so. Which, from what you listed, Guts does not.
As if he even needs that to win.
Sure, keep telling yourself that.
Excuse me, I'm Eric Lensher.
Sounds like Xavier.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay. The Japs at both Marvel.
Wow, just wow.
And,
That was quite
oh,
a gruesome analysis.
my thumbnail gonna show up? My
We're
thumbnail
not
gonna
even
show
at
up?
the actual fight yet. These violent but badass wielders of
No,
blades are
no,
about to
wrong
go
one, wrong one,
head-to-head
wrong
in a
one. Okay,
brutal
my bad.
beatdown to remember. All things considered, who do you think will walk away alive?
Come on.
The Berserk Black
Course,
Swordsman
no,
or the
come on.
Berserk Clawed Mutant? Feel free to pause and take a breather while deciding your victory.
Oh, hi. Oh.
This is complete. I have completed
So
most of the
close.
thousands of possible scenarios and arranged a visual representation of their research.
Whatever.
You know what
Fine.
that means.
Don't care.
It's showtime!
I miss the old Rick. Like the first, like the second episode. Like White Ranger versus Leonardo-esque Rick. Those Wolverine sprites are so cool. What was that?
Huh? And what's your deal?
I'm the Black Swordsman, and I'm afraid you're in my way.
I'm going to have to ask that you not interfere. Whatever business you have with me is irrelevant. I won't ask you again.
Black Swordsman, huh? So what? You gonna make me move with that heap of iron you got there?
My sword is
I
nothing
had
to
to
joke
record
at.
these lines.
It is carved through many men. Stand aside now,
Or what?
or I will show you what that's like.
I would. But now you got me curious as to what you can do with that thing. So how about you put your money where your mouth is, bub?
Then so be it.
It's showtime!
Let's do it. Come on, Wolvie. If Wolvie loses, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. I seriously do not see how Guts is gonna win this one. Ow.
Well, now this is interesting.
I gotta love how these things repeatedly. You gotta love how characters like Wolverine or Deadpool can repeatedly heal their clothing as well
That
as
was
their
a dirty
bodies.
shot, bub.
There's one thing you should know about me. When someone chooses to fight me, I do what it takes to slay them!
Ouch. Here's Caius.
Trying to sneak up on me now, are you? Too bad. I
Here.
already got your scent.
Heard that.
Sorry, Claude.
Yep.
You ain't cutting through me that easily.
How is he gonna cut through?
All right.
How is
We're
Guts
done
gonna
here.
cut through Wolverine at all?
No. Huh?
No, we're not!
Berserker armor. Jeez. So emotion. These voice actors are good. Like 404. Star. You guys are great. How? You're not cutting through Wolverine. But I bet this does hurt. He's going Berserker Rage. Ow. Did he hit his eyes or something?
You're not the only one with the trump card, bub.
Here we go. This is where the true battle starts. confused. What's happening? Oh, Guts is just powering up. This is actually really cool. Ow. Both of them are fine. Yeah. Guts should be...
It wouldn't be that easy.
Okay.
No!
Ladies and gentlemen, we lost a good man today. In exchange for one kick-ass fight.
How is he supposed to defeat Griffith now if he's dead?
Relax, you simpleton. It's just a simulation, not the real thing.
Yeah, this ain't canon. So, facts. You have those results ready, bud?
Of course.
Okay, that was quite a...
Really gotta put in a new nickname. At first, this match seemed close, as they were pretty even in terms of strength, and Guts had more tools to work with. But Wolverine edged out in every other category. See, this verdict was largely dependent on one question. Could Guts, with the Dragon Slayer, get through Wolvie's adamantium skeleton?
Of course not!
No!
I mean, come on. If the friggin' Hulk of all people can't break it, what chance does this edgelord have? It's pretty doubtful that the Dragon Slayer would be able to cut Wolverine, thanks to his adamantium skeleton combined with the healing factor. Not to mention he's taken physical hits to his soul before, and survived. So that whole cutting through souls trick Dragon Slayer can do won't be too effective here.
Not to mention there was a clear difference when it came to speed. Guts' lightning reactions were good enough to put him at Mach 318, but Logan can keep pace with his pal Beast, who could react to attacks in nanoseconds. Take it away, Facts.
A nanosecond is 1/1000th of a second. By keeping pace with Beast, this means that Wolverine's speed is in the massively hypersonic range.
Couldn't the Berserker armor have helped?
Doubtful. While the Berserker
Almost
armor does
Mach
increase Guts'
6,000.
stats immensely, it still wouldn't be enough to take down Wolverine for good. It allows Guts to fight until his entire body is mutilated, but it doesn't heal him from the damage like Wolverine. Factoring in the Berserker armor would only delay the inevitable for Guts.
And since Wolvie's adamantium claws have been able to stab through people like the Hulk, it wouldn't take many strikes to finish him off. While we're at it, his Berserker reach, while totally heedless, doesn't really make him brain dead. He still retains his tactical prowess while slicing his enemy into cold cuts. And with Wolverine's enhanced senses, he'd be able to prevent some strategies Guts could have come up with, like sneak attacks. But, you know, I mean, he probably wouldn't. But, you know, it's just another thing to add to the giant list of reasons why Logan wins.
Shut up!
Poor brother.
Well, guess you could say Logan had the guts to tear up his foe.
Just say the winner, please.
Okay, I'll cut it out. Hero of this Battle Royale is Wolverine.
Can I get Wolverine before he turns me to shish kebab with those claws? Grubub.
That was almost a direct copy-paste from what I said in my prediction video. I am proud of myself.
Hot knife through butter, buddy. You gotta ask yourself, do I
Credits.
Hello again.
Okay.
Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and check out our other shows. And stay tuned after these awesome credits to see who's fighting next. Additionally, be sure to follow CrossoverX on social media for updates on future content and other exclusive stuff. We're on Facebook, Twitter, DeviantArt, Tumblr, and more. Special shout out to all of our patrons for the incredible support. This episode was possible thanks to you.
They're being listed at the bottom.
If possible, do please consider becoming a patron over on our Patreon in order to further support our shows and gain access to all sorts of cool rewards, including early videos.
I would, but I've got no money.
Dream matchups of reality and more. Check us out at patreon.com/crossoverx. On behalf of our whole team, thanks for watching, partners. Until next time.
Hey, me and Z-Dog are credited. That's neat. Probably because of our podcast. Alright, what do we got? Yang? Oh. Okay. That episode was freaking sick. That was so cool. I like that one a lot. So yeah, I not much to say. I like this one. I like this one a lot. I'm happy that Wolverine won, of course. I don't mind Guts. I really don't. It's just I don't watch Berserk. I literally like went on to like respect threads for both of these characters because I don't do much comic books either. But sorry, I'm not really that big into either character. I mean, I love Wolverine, but oh well. You can't. I know people are like, there are probably going to be some Berserk fans being like, no, I think Guts would no. I almost want to look back at the other like episodes and look down in the comments section to see just how much of a beautiful place the comment sections are. I'm not going to, but I'm tempted to. Okay, so yeah, so that was that. I'm happy Wolverine won, and I definitely agree with it. Again, it felt like a complete copy and paste from what I said in my prediction video. Not like complete. Okay, maybe not a complete copy paste, but enough for me to notice it. And I definitely I'm honestly okay with that. They said how they were both we both said that they were equal in strength. That Wolverine was way faster. Wolverine's durability alone gives him the win. He has his healing factor. They didn't mention how much experience Wolverine has over Guts. They also didn't like do all the insane scenarios that I did. Which whatever, I don't mind that last part, so whatever. Yeah. And yeah, that was a really good episode. It was very well written. The characters were in character. Drew and Caius doing the animation was great. It was good. It was really good. It was I don't know what to say. It's 404V, I forget, I don't know your actual name, I'm sorry. 404VA and Spectral Star. Star, I know you're watching. Anyways, you guys did great. I really liked you guys' performance there. I felt like Guts could have been like a teensy bit like lower pitched, like a couple notches it felt like a couple notches too high. That's nitpicking, but meh. He got more into the Guts voice near the end, like around the time when Guts got into the Berserker armor. Also, I kind of felt like that was another thing, like my prediction video compared to this video. I don't know how exactly they went over it, but I felt like the Berserker Rage and the Berserker Armor kind of cancel each other out. They do the exact same things. So really it doesn't matter. I feel like Guts would still lose. Like, say for it's for some reason Wolverine didn't get his Berserker Rage. but Guts got his Berserker armor, and he put it on, but Guts never went Berserker Rage. I feel like Wolverine would have still taken it. There's really nothing supporting Guts here, which is a bit unfortunate, but whatever. You can't win all the time. And yeah, I can't really complain too much. I don't know what to say. It was good. That's actually probably my favorite episode so far. I didn't think they could top themselves after Tommy versus Leo, but they did it. They did it. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I'm glad they were able to do it. Okay, so Liane versus Yang. Okay, so I don't watch a Kamega Kill, which is what Liane is from, if I remember right. I do not watch that show. It's either a Kamega Kill or Kill a Kill. I'm gonna look it up. I'm probably gonna cut this bit out. It's a Kamega Kill. Okay. So I don't know Liane that much, or Leon, I don't know. That being said, I have watched all of RWBY at least once. Volumes 1 through 3 I have seen probably 5 to 10 times. And then volume 4, like, probably 3 times, I'd say. And then volume 5, obviously. I've only seen volume 5 like once, so I've seen certain episodes more than once, but as a whole, I've only like watched the season from beginning to end once. But anyways, I digress. I love RWBY. I think RWBY is really, really cool, and Yang is probably my favorite character. So gee, I wonder who I'm rooting for this one. I prefer Yang versus Tex, honestly. If I'm being totally honest, I prefer Yang versus Tex from Red versus Blue. But what are you gonna do? Okay, so I want Yang to win, but considering I don't watch a Kamega Kill, and probably won't, I don't know if I'll have enough time to watch it to watch it and read the manga. Like watch it, or at least like respect Red Leonate. Sorry. It was throat itched. I hate those. I could definitely watch. See, the thing is, I don't know how long a Kamega Kill is, so I doubt I'll be able to watch the entirety of the anime, then watch all of RWBY, get a prediction video together, make it, all that before the episode airs. Obviously the prediction video, as well as this video, the reaction to that, and every other video from this day forward, probably not come out for who knows how long. The explanation will not be given. I am sorry, but I keep staring at my computer for some reason. My camera is right here. Okay, so I want Yang to win. I don't know if she does win. Based on my luck, I would say no. But I don't know. Maybe a Kamega Kill is just a really weak series. Because Yang, I know Yang should be, like... There's some multi-city block level feats for normal tier characters in Ruby. Like Ruby, like Team Ruby, Team Juniper, most of the villains, Team Sun, Team Coffee, that kind of those characters, and then there's like there's town level stuff for the higher tier characters like Ozpin in his prime, the Maidens, and Salem. Because Raven made a storm, like a giant storm, or something. I don't know. It doesn't scale to the normal tier characters, which Yang is a part of, unfortunately. If Yang ever gets Raven's powers, like if Raven dies or something, and her powers transfer over to Yang, then she'd get maiden powers. But that hasn't happened yet. So I don't know. So multi-city block, there's some massively hypersonic stuff that Weiss and Yang have done. They were like lightning timers. They reacted in the time frame of a lightning bolt or something. And they also scaled and Yang scales to Emerald and Mercury, who also dodged lightning. So multi-city block, massively hypersonic, durability should scale to attack potency, which would make that multi-city block as well. I don't know. I'd have to look into how powerful the Akamiga Kill verse is. And if it's super ultra powerful, where does Liane scale up to? Like how high does she get to? If she's a top tier and the verse is really, really powerful, then Yang's dead. So I'm not sure. So I want Yang to win. I don't know if she will. I hope she does. And that was Guts vs. Wolverine. I wonder who's animating the next one though, because I know Yang has sprites, but they're not really that good sprites. I'm pretty sure they're probably easy to use. I know Liane has similar looking sprites, so maybe they're just gonna go with that. Unless they somehow got like a 3D animator, which I don't think they did. I'll also ask. If there's a casting call club, maybe I could ask Dylan if she wants to audition for the characters, or one of the characters. Obviously, she's probably not gonna know who Liane even is. So, so she'll probably go more for Yang. They could probably pull up like an English dubbed Liane, show her, and that would be it. I am losing my voice. Okay. So that was Guts vs. Wolverine. I am happy Wolverine won, and I agree with him winning. The episode was really, really awesome. Hopefully Yang wins the next one. What's gonna happen in terms of animation? I don't know. Who's gonna actually win? I don't know. But I'm hoping. I have hope. So that's all I have to say. So thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you all later. Bye, everybody.